Hi there, you're at the Aave Wyckoff technical analysis session, and we'll look at both weekly and daily chart and see where Aave is heading. So last week we talked about Aave going to like having a little bit of challenge seemingly because of this long wick at the top um, that prevents it from going all the way to the Upthrust. Now, this week, interestingly, when the price went to near this cross, it's a double support level. So for one is the bottom edge of the upward channel box, the yellow box over here, and it's also near the key level of $270. So once it reached to about that level, we see a strong push upwards, bringing the price back to where it is now, and as of this moment it's staying as an price upward candle. So if you're new to this white color instead of green, because this is easier for people with different color sensitivity to help differentiate the two. So let's do this, and we can all see a clear chart together. And so back to this point, the uptrend seems to be still continuing, meaning the bulls are telling everybody we don't want the price to go outside of this channel yet. So they pushed the price upward towards somewhere near the blue level. The blue key level is currently at 315. So the volume as well is slightly increasing, not as high as mid-July as well as mid-end June, basically. So this sign of weakness, where we have first seen it back in January, and well, this one you can technically say it may be another sign of weakness. I tend not to tag it over there, but instead if it really comes down, we can do it over here. So let's save that one for now. So I'll just keep this one. If it really goes to this Upthrust, it may eventually comes down to the green. That's when this would happen. But it's too early for that as of this moment, since the price is still within the upward channel. So that's the big picture view of fierce battle between the bulls and the bears. We've seen this long wick here and another long wick here. So both sides, as of this moment, they seem to have power equilibrium. That's why we see these two narrow candle bodies over there for these 2 weeks. So let's go to the micro view. Last time we put in this second test or Upthrust of the distribution because this peak was at similar level as the Upthrust. So that's why I say it's like either you can call it a second test or an Upthrust of the distribution. For me, I don't care the exact name of it because they're all second tests, just that in Wyckoff terminology, when a second test is higher than the previous one, he's giving them a different name, Upthrust of the distribution. So to me, it doesn't matter, it's just a test of demand or tests of demand, depending on how many we see. The key thing here, however, is this upward trend dash line, that support line, hasn't been broken, even though on Tuesday the price came down to that level. So that's why I say it seems it's still going, there's still sufficient force pushing it upwards, especially you see the volume bars here. In the daily chart, they seem to get a little bit higher, and the price upward volume is higher than those going downward. So that's a good sign for the bulls at least. And while we're talking this, there is one thing you might have already noticed. This one. So let me change it to this and slightly adjust. So it looks like an upward or ascending triangle is being formed. So in candlestick pattern analysis, an ascending triangle means a bullish sign. So would it be true this time that the textbook theory is correct? So if it is, by end of September or near end of September, it doesn't always have to go all the way to the tip. The tip is around 23rd September, but the breakout can happen before that. So let me extend this box. So if the breakout happens and it goes to a true upthrust of the distribution, meaning in the weekly chart an upthrust, that means the price is going to challenge the purple key level of 360. So in the daily chart, it may look like this eventually, trying to break above this ascending triangle. So that's possibility one, a positive scenario for the bulls. However, sometimes it happens that it doesn't get to this point because there is one here that's formed by the this triangle is formed by the key level at around 315 and this upward trend. So it's the first hurdle for the bulls to cross before getting to this tip. So if it doesn't hold and got rejected severely from this blue level, it may fall through this upward trend line and find support maybe at this cross once again. That's the light blue key level at around 270, and also the bottom edge of this upward channel box, this yellow box over here. So that's the less bullish scenario, but it may still rebound, just taking a longer time to reach the challenge point for the purple level. So less bullish scenario. A little bit bearish scenario is it comes up and eventually comes down, breaking all the support levels and also the channel boxes, channel line, channel box, and the light blue support level, three barriers. Then it finally finds support at the green key level. That means that's a scenario. You have smart eyes and already noticed potential sign of weakness after this second test or upthrust of the distribution. A very subtle upthrust over there. So I've explained both positive and negative scenarios, or I wouldn't say negative because bearish is still positive for some people if they are shorting Aave. So hopefully it is going to continue with the uptrend. Looking at a weekly chart, it seems like the battle is still going on and the hope to the upthrust is not over yet. So wish everybody good luck. Which side you're on, whether you're a bull or a bear, always stop loss is